4 of the Euro Tour. This is my room for the night. And we can hand out the way like that. I shall speak to you in a bit. Morning folks, welcome to day 4. So here in Ghent. It's at the end of the street where I stayed last night. Chilly start again. Not as far today. 90 miles. And a lot less climbing as well. Oh, there was a lot yesterday to be fair. Anyway, let's crack on. This is Ghent railway station, and as you can see, massive park for bikes again. Well, I didn't go far for breakfast. Got a sausage roll in this Texaco petrol station. Got talking to the guy behind the counter there. Used to live in Birmingham, and we put the worlds to rights. How politicians are the same everywhere, spending money on things they shouldn't. And, you know, he was sort of saying, you know, we all need to go and live in Thailand because it's cheaper and stuff. It's brilliant. It really made me laugh. You know, just sort of start your day off right. But yeah, it's another chilly start. I think it's got to warm up again later. So I hadn't realised how warm it had got yesterday. You know, my feet and everything was like sweating and horrible. Here we are on another cycle route. This one's not asphalted, or concrete blocks seem to be popular as well with expansion joints. But yeah, they all have a number, and it starts with F. So yesterday, the one I was on yesterday afternoon was F14. This one's F7, I think, and they're all like long distance routes. Just climbed up onto this bridge to go across this river. Not sure what river that is, but yeah, it's really good. I've been following the railway line, and I've been thinking where it was I joined a railway line. It's not necessarily this one, but it was at Essen. That's 100 kilometers back. I mean, you know, it's the odd little bit with on a minor road or across a road, but yeah, I've been following the railway line the whole time. It's brilliant. Not much wind today, so that's good. Seen a lot of place names I've seen, you know, in pro bike races like Oldenard and places like that. I see there's Petagon down there. So I saw the roads that were closed in Antwerp yesterday that were to do with the Tour of Flanders. I messed up really. I could have probably done it a week later and watched that, but never mind. Anyway, let's crack on. It really is like riding the roads of the Tour of Flanders. Left and right. I just wish I could ride as fast as them. It's taken 4 days. I'm kind of in the groove of this now. It's really strange. town of Tielt. I hope you pronounce it right. The road I've just been on for about 5 miles was quite a main road. I've not been used to for the last few days. Still, we're in the town now. So this is the market square in Tielt. Impressive building here. Oh, there we go. 11 o'clock. Well, as you saw, Tielt was a lovely town. The one thing that struck me though, it definitely had a French vibe about it. You saw the square there, and at the road they're all sat outside the cafe, so I haven't seen that in the last couple of days, and it might be me just judging it. But yeah, the closer we're getting to France, I think the more French it's going to be. So the countryside's been slightly undulated, nothing massive, but compared to the last few days, it's got a slight roll to it, you know. And I noticed that on the profile of today's ride when I was looking at it last night, and it then goes back pan flat again. I'm just looking around here now, I can see that it's just gone back flat again, so the kink in the landscape is over and done with for the day. Hello folks, so it's just gone midday, 34 miles done. So just in this petrol station, just they've got a bit of a shop next to it. I've noticed some of them don't. It's just like a shed with a guy sat in there with a kettle and his cup of tea. Had a panini with a omelette in it and some bacon. That hit the spot. So yeah, I think I'm about halfway between Ghent and Dunkirk. So I've decided I'm going to go and visit the beach at Dunkirk. So at the moment, assuming I don't stop for the next 35 miles, I should get there sort of 4ish, half 3, 4 o'clock. So, you know, I think it's something I'd like to do, just go and have a visit. So seen it, you know. It's not much wind today. The bit of wind it is, it feels really cold. So you're going past the pharmacies and they've got those signs out the front, you know, and it's sort of saying it's 15 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 15 degrees. Quite a busy road. Just gone through a place called Dixmude. Quite big. 2 decent bike shops there. Decent sized as well. Anyway, I think turn off in about 1.8 miles, and I think the roads get a little bit smaller from that point on. Most of the roads I've done so far have been quite busy, you know, like this one. British car. Anyway, yeah, since I commented about the left and right of the Tour of Flanders route, well, it reminded me of that. It's been pretty busy roads. Sometimes you'll get a path like this, and then other times it's just a painted thing on the side of the road. Good thing is they've been quite fast and flowing. So I've covered ground reasonably good. Certainly better than yesterday. You know, when you're messing about with tunnels and crossing multiple roads at junctions, it just all adds up, you know. The rollers have stopped as well now, palm flat again. Anyway, top tip, when you're doing multiple day trips, I've, in terms of chain lubrication, I've got a finish line wet lube sample bottle, which is tiny. Anyway, the other day I bought some rim tape from Muck-Off of all people, and in the box they put a load of samples of their bits and bobs they sell, do some of the cleaning stuff, and there's a small bottle of ceramic chain lube, so I thought I'll bring that with me as well. Anyway, my chain was a bit dry after the rain from the 200-mile bit and then the 17 miles to the hotel in Rotterdam, so I decided I'd use this Muck-Off chain lube. It was bright pink and like water, but it has done the trick, so we shall see. But yeah, you get sample stuff, keep it for trips like this, you know. There goes the noisy road. And look at the roof on this church. Some fancy tiles up on that. Wow. I was expecting to see more of these in Holland, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, this for a building. It's a railway station, I think. It isn't now, it used to be. So folks, this is the Dunkirk Canal, as the name would suggest. Goes all the way to Dunkirk. Well folks, I think this is welcome to country number 4. There's a little hut back there that had a French flag on one side and a Belgian flag on the other, so I think that was depicting the border. And yeah, so we're now in France. Didn't realise it was that close. So folks, as I said, I got a bit carried away back there, and I've come down a mile and I've actually found the border now, so I'm just going to change this round. So this bridge is actually the border, and I walk through here. I'm using my phone because I can zoom in, and the road sign actually tells you. There you go. So we are definitely in country number 4. Trust me to get a bit carried away. Although there's a guy back there digging a hole, I think he's going to put a post in, and I noticed he's from Belgium, so who knows. I suspect this little track I'm on is the little dotted line. Never ridden on a dotted line before. Anyway, it can't be that far to Dunkirk now. It's a shame it's clouded over. It was looking quite bright earlier, but never mind. Building here, this building here in the middle of the road must have been the border post at some point before, you know, the Schengen thing came in. Welcome to a rainy Dunkirk. You can tell we're close to England now. The rain magnet of the world. Well, I didn't get the camera out much in Dunkirk. There's not a lot, well, there's not a lot to show, to be perfectly honest. It's just a town. But I'm now on the other side, and there's a sign down there saying road closed. And I thought, oh, that'd be alright, but no, there's a big digger over there, so I'm gonna have to go back and find a route round. Hopefully I can do that, because it looks like they're building something all the way round. Yeah, there's some big piles of earth over there, so we shall see. This could be a get interesting trying to get into Calais. Finally back on the road. I don't know how much distance I've added, but I would imagine it's quite a lot. Oh, you know, 3 or 4 miles I would have thought. Just navigated the supermarket belt in that town behind me. Rave lines or something like that. Anyway, this rush hour well, I just had my second deflation. It's all the mucky tractor lanes just leading up to it, I think. So yeah, right by the airfield, right behind me. So tube put in, nothing in the tyre. So whatever it was, it come out. It's more annoying than anything. 5 miles from the finish, or today's finish. Anyway, I can see the cranes from the port. Well folks, booking.com saved the best till last, because this is tonight's accommodation. It's a studio, and it's of the 4 nights, this is number 4, night number 4, let me get it out right, and this is the first night the bike's actually been inside. So yeah, we left it the best till last, and tomorrow night should be good as well, because it's premiering and they always let you in it anyway. So yeah, this is really good. So yeah, we'll find something to eat after having a shower and what have you. I shall use the services of Google again, like I did last night, to try and find places to eat. Hopefully they'll be open this time. You know, I can even bring it back here, because last night it was like, oh, you're not allowed to eat in your room, that sort of stuff, and I was like, oh. So yeah, it's quite funny. The bed's made from old pallets, but they've done it really well, if that makes sense. I just sat on it just now and it's really comfortable, so just goes to show, isn't it? You know, I've got to put some more air in that back tyre. It's fine, it just needs pumping up a bit more. Just trying to get it done quick, you know, because we were out by well, yeah, that was Calais airport. I had a flat by, and there was a guy running by, and he said hello, and I said hello. And then he did a U-turn in the road, because he was obviously doing a distance, you know, and he gets to a certain point, turns around and comes back. And he came back and he said something, and obviously it was in French, and I had no idea what he was talking about. And I said, oh, I'm all okay. Because everybody knows what okay means, don't they? You know, so, and he was like, and off he went. Yeah, a little bit of drama at the end there. The soil here is very good, loads of sand in it, and of course when you're going down those mucky lanes that the tractors have been on, it's like proper grinding paste. I'm going to have to put some more that stuff on tomorrow because it was like water, you know. I shan't be actually buying any. It's I can't recommend it. It's yeah, it came out like water. Whoa, I was expecting something a little bit thicker than that, you know, a little bit gloopier, but yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to sort myself out, and I shall speak to you in a little while.